Cafe. I'm your host, Chris Mahan. Each weekday, I give you some tips and strategies you can use to become more successful, both in your personal life and in your business life. So when you get an opportunity, perhaps a short break at work, enjoy one of these 5-minute videos. If you've got a cup of coffee or some other favorite beverage, that's all the better. Let's jump into today's video. Did you know you probably have one of the world's greatest failures as a product sitting on your desk right now? The Post-it note was an accident that never should have happened. The original creator of this innovation, Spencer Silver, was trying to find an adhesive to use in the construction of airplanes. Looking at the strength of the glue on a Post-it note, it's easy to see that he missed the mark by quite a lot. There's absolutely nothing strong or even permanent about a Post-it note. But on the other hand, what he did create was an adhesive able to be used to hold one thing to another, which could be easily peeled off and used again, all without leaving any kind of sticky residue behind. Now, most creators would look at a failure as just that, one more failure. If they were smart, they might examine the mistake to see what they could learn in order to improve their next attempt. And here's where Silver deviated from that response. He realized his mistake was interesting. And while it didn't solve the original problem, he couldn't help but think it might solve somebody else's problem. And so he started talking to people at his company, 3M, to see if anyone could come up with some kind of use for what he had inadvertently discovered. Now, it took time, took a lot of brainstorming. While his adhesive was impressive, no one had a practical application for it. So they told him to just scrap the idea. Only one person, Jeff Nicholson, saw this product to be as interesting as Silver did. And he worked with him to come up with an idea for how to use it. Now, initially, they found the wrong solution. They decided to put that glue on a bulletin board so that you could stick papers to it without a thumbtack. And then you could peel them away without leaving residue on them. But the application seemed limited. It was a man by the name of Arthur Fry who rounded out the team by suggesting putting the glue on the paper itself. That was the tweak that led to the overwhelming success of the product. Here was the turning point for Post-it notes. They figured out how to apply the glue to the paper, but even then, 3M had a hard time getting on board. You see, the initial marketing of the product resulted in no sales. It wasn't until someone else developed an alternative marketing strategy that the world discovered just how unique and useful this product was. The marketing strategy: provide free samples to consumers so they could gain an appreciation for the value of the product. So the story of the Post-it note is all about failures and what we do when things don't go exactly as planned. It's about being able to look outside the box and find a use for something when the original intent doesn't work out. More than that, it's about perseverance and not giving up when you know you've got something good, but the rest of the world just doesn't realize it yet. So what about you? Is there a failure in your recent past that a tweak in your mindset might make it turn out to be your greatest success yet? Remember, failure does not have to be a finality. It can be the beginning of something great in your life. Well, before I sign off, I'd like to ask you again if you'd sign up for my YouTube channel and if you'd share it with others. If you found anything valuable here, it's very possible that others would too. So you're going to find tomorrow's failure to be a sweet revenge. I hope you'll join me here on Success Cafe. I'm Chris Mahan. I'll see you tomorrow.